Hey you guys, it's Akira, part Truth Love United. What's going on? So this is a regular makeup tutorial. If you like the way the kid is looking right now, if you think she's cute, if you think she's pretty, if we're thinking, ooh, I would love to know how to do that, I showed you how. Go watch my intro. Don't skip the intro, and then we're gonna talk about it. Let's go.
She knows exactly what she wants, and she knows exactly what she deserves, and it makes them boys nervous.
All right, so before I start, just know the kid is nervous because I ain't never did nothing like this before, because I feel like my makeup is very just, regular degular, if we're keeping it a buck. So, we might just call this a regular degular makeup tutorial, because I feel like my stuff is just, I'm great for beginners. Let's start there. I am great for beginners. So make sure you are taking care of your skin before you put any type of makeup on it. Make sure you're washing your face, you're moisturizing your face, all your serums and all of that stuff. Make sure you're doing all of that. Now, I am a combination oily girl. So all up in here throughout the day is when it started looking real oil slick like. So there's a reason I do the layers that I do. And it's to help control the oil, because if I don't, you look like you can start ice skating on my face. Like, oil can just be, it look real crazy. So I start with my eyebrows. Now I am still, to be fair, I'm still trying to figure out what's best for me to do with my eyebrows, but I'll just show you what I do right now. Alright, so the concealer that I use for my eyebrow, or that I use in general, this is e.l.f. the Hydrating Camo Concealer with a satin finish. This actually just came out. I love this concealer. I feel like it does the job and you don't need a lot, which I really appreciate. So what I do is, for my eyebrows, I just take a little bit on my brush and I just boop, 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 boop. You'll see what I mean in a second. You'll see. And I'm gonna take my mirror so I can see and level. Alright, now we got the eyebrows together. So now we're gonna start with the eyeshadow. So this is the part that's always really fun to me because you get to play in colors. So my two favorite brands of eyeshadow is the Crayon Case and Juvia's Place. Those are the my two go-to palette brands. For today's look, I'm gonna try to keep it as simple as possible. Again, this is for the regular basic makeup look. If you're just trying to do a couple colors, if you just want to do something little cutesy for your night out with your girls or with your boo, whatever, I'm your girl for that. So my favorite my favorite palettes to use, I have the Masquerade by Juvia's Place. I love this palette. The colors in this palette are so pretty. As you can see, like, I use this blue all the time. This is probably my favorite color, period. Like, I love this color, it's so pretty. And then the Box of Crayons palette from the Crayon Case. Now, the funny thing is, I actually just ordered another one. I ordered the matte book. I am so excited for that one to come. So we're gonna do, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna figure it out though. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna show you guys how to do the little cut situation, because I've gotten a few questions about that, about when I do the cut and the colors and all of that stuff. So we'll do that. So what I like to take, and actually I said this on my TikTok, but I might change my mind about it. I use a jumbo pencil, but they do sell, I think it's e.l.f. or NYX, one of them sell the concealer in white. I might buy that and see how I like that too. But right now, I've always just used the pencil, so I stick with my pencil. This is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. And what I do is the same type of brush that I take for my brows. I take that and I use it to cut the crease, or cut, however you want to say that, with white, so the colors that I put on top of it will pop. You'll see what I mean. Oh, and I didn't say, so this is an angled brush. They have I don't know brush names, I'm sorry, but this is what it looks like. You can see how it's like comes at an angle like that. I don't know if you can see how it comes at like an angle, because so you can get up in them crevices and get in there with, get what you need to get. So you'll see what I mean. So what I do is I take my brush and I just, wipe it with the white, and then I take my mirror and I just kind of put it where I need to put it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a cut like across the top like I did with the one picture. So I'll show you what I mean. All right, so you see I've taken the white And I just literally just went in with the pencil. Boop, 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 boop. Now we look like I got ribbons on my face. But there's a method to the madness. Just wait. All right, so now you go in with whatever color you're looking for. So for the interest of this, I'm just gonna use some really bright, pretty colors. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna start with this yellow out of the crayon case palette. And I'm taking like, this literally, I think it's probably like a lip brush. But I don't care. I do what I want to do with my brushes. So I just take this brush and I'm just going to pack it on top of that white. See? Boop, 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 boop. And it's okay. You're going to get this little fallout. That's normal. That's supposed to happen. It's fine. All right. So now you see the yellow. Now I'm going to go in with, let's see. What color should I go in with now? I'm just gonna use the 2 palettes that I kind of talked about, which was the Masquerade one by Juvia's and the box of crayons by Crayon Case. We're just gonna use these 2 for now. We're gonna go in with that pretty blue that I like in the middle, and then we're gonna pack some purple on the end. That's what we'll do. And the dope thing about makeup is that there's really no messing up. Like, you're being creative. You're doing kind of whatever it is that you want to do. So if you quote unquote mess up something, it's okay. You can always fix it. There's always a way to fix it. And if not, then there's a way to change the concept of what you were doing. Because I'm going to tell y'all, like I said, I go in with general like color ideas. But half the time, I don't know how this is about to end up. We're gonna figure it out as we go. I try not to put too much pressure on myself because, again, it's about being relaxed. You know, you want to be pretty, you want to be cute, but you also don't want to you ain't trying to stretch yourself out and have an ulcer because you can't figure out your makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that serious. And I'm taking a clean brush and I'm going in and I'm mixing the colors. So if you notice, I'll try to zoom in so you can see how, because I mixed the blue and the yellow, now we got a little bit of green as it's faded into the blue. Because, you know, yellow and blue make green. Yeah. So now I'm going to take, let's see. I think I'm going to try to take this violet. We're going to see how that work out. I'm going to take this violet from the crayon case and put it on the ends, and we'll see what happens there. And you'll notice that it's like I got color all down here and it's not very clean. That's okay. It's fine. Because I'm going to clean that all up. So don't even trip. I'm going to clean it up. I got you. So, and now you see we have this very pretty ribbon situation going. Now, I mean, it's a couple different things that you could do with this at this point. If you want to pop, now, I guess I should have said, if you wanted to add another color on, like at this base part, you definitely could. Because this is so bright at the top though, you really don't need to do but so much. So I didn't feel the need to do all of that. So now these are all good to go. But like I said, I just want to clean up. You see how it bled a little bit? I want to clean that up. So now what I would do is go back in with concealer, take a little bit and just clean up that line a little bit. So I'll show you what I mean. You just go in like with the same concealer you used before, take a little bit on your brush, just a little bit, a teeny tiny bit, see, little bit. And you just go in and we're gonna just clean up those lines under to make that line a little bit more clean. You'll see what I mean, just watch. All right, so now you see what I mean, how like now the line is like cleaner. The kid is more snatched. Do you see what I'm saying? So now, it's a couple different things you could do at this point. You literally could leave it like this, pop on some mascara or pop on some lashes, keep it rocking. If you want to put a liner, you can. And I know I look crazy right now. It's fine. It's work. Don't worry about it. It's a method to this madness. Don't worry about it. But I think, let's see. I'm thinking, so if you want to add some more color towards the bottom, you can. If you want to put color down here, like I said, the dope thing about makeup is that there's really no wrong way to play with color. I think though, I want to add pink in here somewhere. I think I do. So what I'm going to do actually, alright, so now, yeah, I want to add some pink in this too, just to kind of be extra. So I'm gonna take the magenta color. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm gonna take this magenta color out of the box of crayons, and I'm just gonna try to pop this at the bottom, and we're gonna see what that look like. Cause I don't know, we're gonna see. If I like it, yay. If I don't, we're gonna see. Oh, and I know some of y'all are probably like, how did it go like wing like that? So literally all I do is I take just like a little towelette or just a little something, and just go boop, boop, and it angles everything the way that I want to. So you see how it like, that's how I did that. Okay, now let me go make my last decision. I'll be back. Don't talk about me. We see where I landed. Anyway, so I know some people put their lashes on at the end, but I don't. So I fight with my lashes, and I have to touch my face, and I don't want to get mascara. I don't want to get foundation on my hands when I'm trying to do it. So you put your lashes on, put mascara to make up look even more and then voila, here we are. So now we'll do face. So I know some people do their face first, then mascara. I'm not that fancy. That's it, regular Degular makeup tutorial. So I already have my moisturizer and all that stuff on. Like I said, skincare is super important, so make sure you do that before you do anything to your face. So first I'm going to put on primer. So the primer that I use, I actually mix two of them together. I use where is it at, dude? Where that do? I use the NYX Born to Glow Illuminating Primer, and I mix it with Wet n Wild Face Primer Matte, because again, like, I have combination oily, and I'm pretty sure somebody, like official makeup people, gonna be like, girl, don't do that because some official science reason. Guess what? I'm just telling you what works for me when I do my things. This is what works. So I just take a little bit of each one, just a little bit, boop, and go boop, 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 boop. A little bit of the other primer, a boop, 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 and I rub it all in. Now, if you notice, I did not use a lot, just because, you want enough to cover your face, but you don't want, like, you want enough to cover your face. And make sure you get your neck, make sure you get by your ears, make sure you get all the way off your whole situation. Up under the eyes, down your bridge nose, around your, like, get your whole situation. Okay, now what I do, I actually learned this trick from Jackie Aina. Love her. So I take some translucent powder, and I take a brush. I use, this is, I think, Black Radiance powder. This is the color Honeymoon. So I take some of this powder, just a little bit, little bit, and I pat on top of my primer. Because I'm super oily, this is to help with the oil control of my, like, the oil control of my skin while I have on makeup. This is just so I don't, like I said, I don't look like an oil slick. And if, again, I'm not taking a lot, just enough to coat, my face. Enough to coat my face, boop, boop, enough to coat my face. So I do that down the ears, boom, 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 boom. So after I do this, I set my powder with setting spray. I use Urban Decay All Nighter. I love this setting spray. I have used quite a few, and I just don't get the same experience that I get with this one. Like, I absolutely love this one. Now, because this isn't like the final, you don't need a lot. Just a little mist to set, just so you know your powder ain't going nowhere. So then next we're looking at foundation. Oh, my bun won't let me be great. All right, sorry about that. All right, so now we're doing, what is this? Y'all won't go tell me my braid down. Y'all ain't real. All right, so now we're gonna do foundation. So again, I mix a lot of stuff just because I like the finish of certain things. So or sometimes I accidentally grab the wrong color and I don't be realizing, and whatever. Mind your business, okay? So I use I mix together two colors. I use Black Opal True Color, and this is their Stick Perfecting Stick Foundation. And I like this one because it has SPF built into it. Black people, we act like we don't need sunscreen and stuff like that. I'm telling you, I got sunburned for the first time last year. we can get sunburn, we can get skin cancer, we can get jacked up by the sun sometimes. So just you don't have to go out your way to wear a super crazy SPF. Just get something with SPF in it. So this is why I like this one. And so I just take it and just boop, 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 boop. A little bit down here too for good measure. And then I also use, this is ColourPop No Filter Foundation. This is their deep dark. Super easy. Boom. So then I like mixing those together, and then I take, I think they call it a kabuki brush. Don't get me lying, but I take a flathead brush, and I go in and I blend it out. So blend, 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 blend. And make sure you get down. The worst thing you could ever do, well, one of the worst, is to just stop here and then like you got a mask on. Make sure you come down, that you go back by your ears, girl. Your whole face needs to be covered, not just the middle part. I ain't got no hair, so I get up in my crevices up in here too. Like, make sure all your stuff is covered. Now, again, this is all about, for me, oil control. If you're not a combination oily girl, you might not need to even take these in between setting steps. But again, as someone who turned into an oil slick, this is how I control my oil. And when you see pictures of me, obviously sometimes I'm taking it like as soon as I do my makeup, but there have been times where I've had my makeup on 10, 11, 12 hours and I still look pretty good. I might just need like a little powder, but it's because I'm setting in between. So now I just take a little setting, real simple, boom, boom, boom. Let that dry down. Now I go in with concealer, with what it's actually for. We gonna highlight and contour this face, child, because I have a fat face. I'm fat, my face is fat. So I like to try to give myself a little bit of angle popping with highlight and concealer. Now, first I do concealer. So what I do is take this, the same color I use on my eyelids. I just go boop, boop under my eyes. I take a little bit down the bridge of my nose. I put a little bit on my forehead, a little bit on my chin, and then I take my then I just take a sponge and I blend it out. So let me go do that. Now some people like to let it sit. The thing about this one is that it will dry down kind of fast, this concealer, so you definitely want to try to blend it out fast, like sooner rather than later. So that's why I just went ahead and blended it out. Boom. Now that same powder that I took a second ago for the all over situation, I'm going to take that same powder now and I'm just going to put it in the places that I highlighted and let it sit and marinate, let it marinate. So I just take a brush. No, I'm sorry. No, I don't. I take the same sponge that I just used a second ago and I just take the butt end of it and I just go in. And I'm going to get makeup on my shirt because I'm, you know, messy. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That's why I put on the shirt I'm not tripping about. So just put in some powder. And the cool thing about makeup is that everything serves a purpose, but you can use one thing for several things. So this is actually like a setting powder that I'm using right now. That again, like it's multi-use. And especially if you're not trying to spend a lot of money on stuff, this powder, like I said, is from Black Radiance. You can literally get it from Walgreens. You don't have to get, it doesn't have to be super expensive or super crazy, whatever you're doing. We're gonna let these marinate. We're gonna let this marinate. And while that's marinating, I'm going to do my concealer. So my contour. Now, like I said, I actually grabbed the wrong color. And I didn't realize until it was past the return policy, which is fine, because I figured out what to do. So what I do is I take a little bit, just a teeny tiny, the tiniest of the tiniest bit, and I use just a little bit to work it all the way around. Because what will happen is if I do too much, or if I put too much in one particular place, it starts to look like my face dirty, and that's not cute. So what I do is I do this, and you see how that, see that, like the little dot, that it comes to. What I do is I will put the dot there. I take my angled face brush and I blend those little dots all over my face. You'll see what I mean. So this is what I do. Watch. Just. And while I'm doing that, also, I usually do my nose. So what I'll do is I take a flat hairbrush and I do the same thing around my nose. So I'm gonna brush the little bit off my nose just so I can get up in the crevices. Actually, I'll just dust it off now. And all that's really doing is setting the concealer that you've already put down so it'll last longer. That's really all that is for. Okay. Boom. And another reason I like to mix the colors too is that I'm not gonna say weird undertones, but I haven't fully figured out my undertones, but I've realized that when I mix those two foundations together with the concealer and then the powder, it canceled out some of that orange that I used to look. I used to look like an Oompa Loompa sometimes. And so I've realized when I mix those two together, it helps cancel out some of that orange. So I don't look like, you know, y'all's president. So now I take this flat hair brush and I take just a little, actually that's too much. Just a little bit and just go boop, boop on my nose. And I brush the concealer out to help conceal my nose a little bit. It just makes my nose look a little slender. Not a lot. I don't go in super crazy to make my nose look like I ain't got one. But just a little bit to help, you know, just to help bring the look together. All right, now the same way I powdered the highlight, you want to do that with the contour as well. So I actually have a BH Cosmetics palette that I use, and it was like one of their face contour and blush palettes, and I've worn this one to death, like to death, honey. I love this palette though. So I just go in with the contour and I just a quick little over what I've done, and I take that same brush and I do this at the bottom too, so like when I'm taking pictures and when I hit angles, you'll see the angle, so you'll see. Y'all goofy, stop it, y'all silly. Okay, so now I take that same brush and I go in on the sides like I did here, like I did with the other one. Now is blush. So I'm gonna keep this one real simple just because I'm used to blush that's in here, the same palette. Just because, I mean, I have pink on my eyes, the blush is pink. We're gonna keep it real simple. So I just take like a little, like a fluffy brush type of situation. Take a little bit of blush. I just go, or smile. Don't do that. Smile and go boop, boop. And then you don't just leave it like that though, girl. Don't just leave it. Blend it out. And blend up and out like the apples of your cheeks. Cause you want it to look like you got it on, but you don't want to be like, "Ooh, girl, what's going on, sis? Are you okay?" You don't want to be that. So, and you just kind of keep doing it till it, you know. So now, highlighter. So one thing that I also used to do too. I don't know if I'm gonna do with this look today. I'm not gonna do it today, but usually what I would do is take a little bit of my highlighter and I would put it under my brow. Actually, you know what? Let's just see. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a taste. You see how like it just add a little pop of situation? And you see, I didn't add a lot. And it's just almost like, again, when the camera's hitting you or light hitting you, you're like, what is going on with her? You see what's going on? So we're gonna take a little bit. This is like a lip brush. So literally, again, you can use your brushes for whatever you want. I take like a little brush and I just go in under my eyebrow, just under my arch a little bit. That's actually a lot. So what I'll do is I'll take a little bit that I just left there and then I'll just literally blend that out. Blend it out. Cause I don't want a lot. Like I don't want it to be super noticeable. I just want it to be like, what is this? Look at her eyebrow. Like, look at her makeup. It's just the little details in your makeup that make people be like, oh girl, I see you. And you be like, I know you do. So now I take like, I don't know what kind of brush this is. I'm sorry, I don't even know where this brush came from. But I take this brush and it's like a flat brush. That's why I like it. I take this little flat brush and I dip it in my highlighter. Now I usually just end up using the color that's on the lid. Like I don't even dip straight into the color because it's already so fine that the color that's on the lid is enough, because you don't want a lot. Again, it's all about subtlety. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to like look crazy. So what I'll do is I'll just brush a little bit and I start like at the top, above, like if I'm smiling, above where I put the blush, and just kind of make it a C around my eye. And I just do it blend it, 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 boom. And then I just take it with the other eye and do the same thing. Blend it, 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 blend it. All right. Now I take a little bit, put it on my nose, and I do the same thing. Blend it, blend it, blend it, blend it, blend it. And I blend it though, because I don't like it to look, I don't like when you do it and it's like, oh, clearly that's where it stops and that's where it's like, no, like I blend it with my finger. And so it kind of just look like a natural like gradation into a glow. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll take a little bit too and just put it on my little Cupid's bow here on my lip. Just a taste, not too much, not too much. Ew. Okay, now what I do is, so sometimes once I've done all of this, I'm kind of like, oh my goodness, I put too much of this, or this is not looking right, da 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 da, whatever, whatever. So what I'll do is my brush, because obviously I haven't washed my brushes yet. My brush that I used for my powder earlier, it still has powder on it. Without dipping it into anything, it still has powder. So what I'll do is I'll just take that brush with a little bit of powder that's on it and just powder my face. Just to kind of help blend everything together. And if you notice, it doesn't really take away from your shine or anything. It just, I mean, it doesn't take away from like your highlight or anything like that. Again, it's just to kind of help blend everything together so it's not like super obvious, you know, if you have any lines or if you didn't blend something all the way out or whatever. So then lips. It's funny because I buy all different types of lip colors, but I usually end up wearing two, either nude or pink, because those are like my go-to shades. So hold on. Like I said, I usually end up doing either a nude or a pink because those are my like in love with colors right now. Right now, I'm super in love with NYX Butter Glosses. Let me tell you, this color is called Vanilla Cream Pie. I absolutely love this color. So watch. And I'm pretty sure there's like a better way to put this stuff on, but I do what I want. I'm grown, leave me alone. And now a couple other touches you could do. Oh, I put on some people don't, some people do. I like to also put a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes to just add a little bit more dimension to what I got popping. So I just add a little down here. Oh, so after you do all your hard work, again, you would put some setting powder. Now setting spray. Now with this coat of setting spray, you want it to be not too much, but you definitely want to put a little bit more than you've put in the other ones, because this is like your final, like, the setting spray literally sets it so the elements don't mess up your makeup. Like, that's literally what it's for. So you definitely want to put, I'm not going to spray a whole bunch because again, I'm probably not going anywhere, but I just want to, so you can see. And you just wave it on. Oh, wave it on, wave it on, let it marinate, and that's it. All right, and y'all, that is the finished look. Ew. So if you have any questions about anything, please feel free to drop it down in the comments. If you have any questions about any products, any of that stuff, I will try to be as helpful as I can. Again, I am not a makeup guru. I am not a makeup artist. I am just someone who likes color and likes to throw it on my face. That's literally it. So I hope you found this helpful. I'm gonna start trying to do this again. This was fun. I'm really nervous, so y'all be nice to me in the comments. Don't drag me too hard if I did something wrong, because I'm a semi-artist and I'm sensitive about my So don't go too hard on me in the comments. But yeah, let me know down in the comments, what are some of y'all favorite makeup brands? What are the things that y'all are using? I hope you found this helpful. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And make sure you hit up, you know, well, not the website, because I haven't updated it forever. I probably should do that. But if you want to just go see some of my other videos, see some of the stuff I wrote, check out the website, truthtoloveunited.com. Also, check me out on Instagram, check me out on TikTok, because the kid is popping over there. All of that stuff will be down in the description box. If I think about it, I'll put it here in the video too. And make sure you like, share, comment, all that good stuff. And like I always say, as long as you're running your race at God's pace, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Bye.
Know that girl can make everything you got a little better. She can change your world for the better.
Supposed to be. This is the look. This is the look. She cute though, ain't she? She cute. 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 Okay, I'm sorry.